Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Oh shit, hit the wrong button. Ha ha ha. Alrighty. Good evening, here's Crab, man. I like Plains USA West server. That's where we always hang out. Seems to be the best ping for just about everybody except me. Because I live fairly close to the USA East server. But, hey, just some Aussie. Did you see my deal I mentioned in your Discord? Speaking of that, everybody, just some Aussie starting about a few hours from now is going to do an entire 24-hour stream for charity. So make sure you hit him up. Like it's his page, I think. Unless he's drunk again. Yep, there he is. Oh well. I'm not worried about it. Thanks for stopping by. But if you check your Discord, you'll see I proposed a little thing to help your charity. I will donate $1 per hour with a catch. You have to insult me at least once every hour. So good luck with that. I will be reviewing the stuff after I wake up to see how well you've done. But that's where that stands. Let me get in down here to the plains. Let me get my air brakes off here. Yep, yeah, you gotta insult me. I'm gonna do the abuse, damn it. I'm gonna be the butt of it. You gotta do it every hour. We're just hanging out just for a second here to get a couple, I think, yeah, I like Plains is just logging in, so as soon as he gets here, we're going to head off. The flight plan's been a mess. I've redone it like 8 times. It either crashes the thing or it freaking, all kinds of a mess. So we're going to hang off on that. We're going to just go and fly direct and fly along the ocean. The heck with the flight plan. If it's going to be a nightmare, let it be a nightmare. A little music going in the background here. Let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, I'll show you the VFR map. Just one sec here. Down in Brownsville, Texas, we're going to head out right on that line right there. If we follow the actual flight plan out right here is SpaceX. And quite a bit of it's done. KRBL. Okay, well, that explains why you can't see us. We'll chill out for a minute till you show up. And then we'll do some fun stuff. But SpaceX is right here. So we're going to stop and hit that. I did make sure I came down here to this end of the runway because it actually is against a lot of takeoff from this airport going the other direction. Because if you take off the other direction, you literally immediately go into Mexico. Like quite literally, almost instantaneously. After you take off, you're in Mexico. So you must take off facing this direction or use the other runway. You know, let's check this out there, Chris. I got my split throttle going tonight. I love doing that. It's like some sort of cheap tractor pull truck. Or jet dragster revving up before the before the pull. Yeah, I know, just showing off now. Give it just a minute for high planes to jump in, and then we'll hit the skies. Make sure all my. There he is. Yeah, having the extra throttle quadrant's a blast. I love having twin everything. There's something. Now he's disappeared. There, he's right behind us. Alright, we're ready to kick this bird in the ass and get in the air. Yeah, it's going to be dark. I got live weather on too, so it might be even more interesting. So, alright, let's get rolling. I gotta get in the cockpit. I can't do this from outside the plane. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a different type of flight, that's all. I don't fart around. I mean, that's his gig. That's great. He loves to get the planes rolling and all that stuff, and I don't blame him, and it's a different stuff. I like the seat of the pants ripping along low or bush flying. What's what? Stealth bomber? No, I'm in an old F-18 or an F-14 Tomcat, and there's an F-18 behind us. There we go. Getting too low. I did put up my gear, didn't I? Yep. I'll take a gander of SpaceX here. I'll probably take myself out of burner for a little bit. Oh, we actually cruise over and check out. This is Route 4. I was here just a couple years ago. Check this out. Like flying. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I like flying low. Whoa! That's about the way I roll sometimes. This is the assembly plant coming up right here. Hello, Mr. Brett. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Hope all is well with you. This is the SpaceX where they build this new Starship. And up here on the right is the launch complex. And you can literally stand on this beach and look over and watch them stacking these things. It's not fully in here yet, but this is where the launch complex is. Now that we've done that, that's all I had plans to look at. Yeah, the split throttle is a riot. I love it. Yeah, it's time to punch it. Maybe I'll stay behind for a little while. Looks cool inside, but they're just going to rip up the coast. If I see Houston, we might rip up into Houston for a bit, just to swing in, land, and see what it looks like at night. There are some big stretches of this coast which have no lights, so it should make it even more interesting to try to get down low. I already have most of the lights off in my house just so I can see. My HUD's way too bright though. Where's my HUD brightness? Of course it's not right here someplace simple, is it? No, of course not. No, it's a clear sheet brightness. It's not that. Oh well. I can't find my HUD brightness. Maybe I'll just move my head away from it a little. There we go. That's better. What do we got there? Svetlana. I'm not even going to try the last name. Sorry. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I'm cheating tonight. I have unlimited fuel on for this flight because I want to scream along the coast. Hearing smoke ace. I can see better from behind the plane. A lot better. Got it. Tow car. Well, welcome to the stream. We're just flying some jets up the coast, the Gulf Coast of the U.S. Like might hit a little bad weather. That's right. We can go through it. We have the ability. Where the hell's my altitude? Oh, we're way too high. We're over almost 1,000 feet up. Let's get down there. Get down on the deck. Scare the beachgoers. How come I feel like I'm going slow? Who's coming? All right, who's that? I can hear them. Ah, there he is. That little F-18's moving. You're gonna do some home duties and hang out your washing. Well, if I'd have hung out my washing last night, I think it would have froze. It was cold last night. Yeah, I know. The sonic boom's not showing up in this jet lately, and I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, I'm in the F-14. There's a real aircraft. Hanging it out inside. Too cold outside too. Yeah, I could have chipped icicles off it last night. I slept with all my windows open last night in the house because I was still trying to get the skunk smell out of the house. Febrezed everything, including the dogs, and opened the windows and went to bed, and oh my god, the temp dropped down to almost freezing. I wake up and I am like frozen solid. I'm ice cold. It's like, holy crap. You can actually, a lot of this stretch here and down in where Boca Chica and SpaceX is, you can camp. You can actually drive your four-wheel drives out on these beaches and camp and go to the beach. Who doesn't love ice cold boxers in the morning? Said in the same way as Apocalypse Now. I love ice cold boxers in the morning. They feel like victory. No? Oh, that was low. Under 100 feet at 790 miles an hour. Yeah. That's a good way to do it. Kill two birds with one stone. Dude, I grew up with a grandfather who was a scout leader. We would take tents out in the snow. Looks like you got a little low there, a little too quick. Coldest night of the year, isn't that crazy? My grandfather, we used to take and go tent camping in the snow. Dig a little hole, build little walls around so the wind doesn't get to your tent. And put the fireplace fairly close to the tent and get a good hot fire going. It was good, and once you got all snuggled up in the sleep bag, you were fine, but next morning you had to get up and get out, and the first person had to build the fire, so like nobody was ever the first person out. Nobody wanted to be the first one out. We had a tent, and the inside of the tent was colder than the outside. Sleeping outside on pine boughs. And almost in the bonfire, yeah. Go rip down the street here. Whoop, there's power lines. I forgot I had the power line mod on. Whoop. I hope that's just a delay and you're not actually below the ground there. This almost looks like the movie Oh, what the hell is it? Was it? Wrong aircraft though. It was the 8th Flighted Intruder. Let's go downtown. Well, that's an airport. Didn't show up on my map, but it's gotta be up near racetrack. But I think that was a horse racetrack, so it's not as much fun. I have no idea where are we? Corpus Christi's over there. That's Corpus Christi. We're making some tracks. No, I'm 1,200 feet in the air. That's way too high. Oh, that little air. Is that an airport? It looked like it. Yeah, a lot of this ocean along here in Texas, you can camp right on the ocean. Better have good four-wheel drive so you don't get stuck. But oh, my eyes are getting buggy trying to go this low. Somebody hanging out with PC-12. You know what's really funky is these stars are accurate. It's madness how accurate this is. Like Cassiopeia. All up. It's nuts. Nah, man, I want to see it at night. That's the whole purpose of this flight, is to make it difficult. Admit it, you want to be 12 feet off the ground? You're damn right I do. I know as soon as I try to do it that low, I'm eating some trees. I'm going to liquid cool my engines, one of the two. Once we get a little farther north out of these outer reefs of Texas, there's a lot more population. You got Houston, Louisiana, Florida. There's a lot more towns and stuff, so it'll be a lot easier to see. Another old airport. The optional submarine trim level? Yeah, right. They got the liquid cooled engines. They like that funky torpedo the U.S. developed back in the hell was it, the 80s? The combination missile and torpedo. So they could go after subs. They'd shoot it off from a jet and then fly out and then drop in the ocean and take off as a sub and go after. She was back there. I don't know if it was the bouncer torpedo, but it fired off as a rocket. It could go quite a distance as a rocket, get away from the jet before it went in the water, so it wouldn't give away the position of the jet to the subs, and the subs wouldn't hear the jets coming. Be out too far. It's funny, I didn't even see that airport. Now we're about 200 feet. There we go. All right, let's do something silly. That's tricky after dark. It's tricky enough during the day. Whoa! That was too low. I was trying to read the chat. That was close. That was really, really, really close. Whew. Sees everything, a bunch of LED looking lights along the outside make it look like an exoskeleton. You can shut those off, I think. Because most of the military aircraft, you can actually shut down all the exterior lights for wartime. You don't want to be blinking and saying, "Here I am." They look cool as fuck. The mindset sailors need to be okay with being underwater moving coffins for weeks on end. Yeah, sometimes months on end. That looks cool. I don't know why the boom went away. The 18 still got the boom. Of course, I might be just under the speed of sound. What the hell am I traveling at? No, I'm at 1.2. I don't know. I have no idea where that ground is. That was close. Is that Houston? Leading up to Houston? Yep. The outskirts of, what is it, Galveston? Yeah. Then we, let's go. I'm going to turn inland and head for Houston real quick. Well, if we're not actually eating diet, I guess get a little bit of clearance yet. I think I'm going to pull in and check out Houston. It's a pretty big city. Of course, it's cloudy right here, so I have no clue. That may have been a bad idea. Dirt. A buddy of mine texted me today, and he was using this stupid one in his car. That talk to text thing in the car. He goes, "I'm sorry, baby." Like, what? The hell, are you drunk? No, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. Dude had me worried there for a second. Yeah, so yeah, I busted his chops for that. I said either you're drunk or you actually meant that. He's like, no, 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 it was the car. No, this is Houston, Texas. How flat everything is around here. That's the one thing I couldn't stand driving from Houston to where we just left, Brownsville, to see the SpaceX stuff was, dear Lord, it's flat. The whole way. The only time you go up or down is for an overpass. Other than that, it's absolutely flat. Well, from here to Florida's flat, so. We'll be going over New Orleans. We get closer. I just wanted to take a look at Houston at night. Oh, that caused a little bit of stutter. That's a big city. Oh no, you can stop. You want to stop? I'll stop. I cheated. I set mine to unlimited. But if you put out your refueling probe 2 times, it'll fill you up. Just so you know, if you haven't flown the F-18 before, if you put your refueling probe in and out, it actually fills up your aircraft. I'm gonna buzz whoever this is down there on the street, or down there on the runway. Go for it. Okay, Houston Airport. I can land. Let me spin back around. I don't know if I can get this bird slowed down enough to get down on the ground in this short stretch. Coming in hot. Air brakes on full, gears out, flaps are out. And I'm still at full 100 knots. I gotta go around. I cheated. I knew I was going to be on. I was going to have my. I knew I was going to have. Yeah, I can't even talk straight. I knew I was going to have my burners on a lot, so I. Set it for unlimited fuel. You can get some design layouts for cities. I can't freaking talk. All of a sudden my brain just went on vacation. I can't find the runway now. I lost it. Oh, some of it's ought to be right there somewhere. There it is. Oh shoot, now you guys are the other way. Oh well. I'm lined up on this one. Maybe. Holy crap, I'm still going too fast. Ah, there we're at 170. That's better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Air brakes off. Oh. That was a... This is a crap landing. I'm out of the airport already. Brakes. Oh, that was a horrible landing. Is that why I was bouncing on? No, that's why I don't know. All right, where you at? I'll come over to you guys. Like butter from the freezer, yeah. That was not the best landing. Exactly, yay for carrier landing gear. You can pound it in pretty good. Who's next to me? Yeah, I think I'm just going to take right back off from here. Why are my air brakes still out? There. Certainly don't need flaps in this bird. Not for a full runway takeoff. Yeah, absolutely refuel. And just look for your probe, for your refueling probe too, because you can refuel in the air with that. Or just cheat and set your thing to unlimited fuel like I did tonight. Because I just wanted to be able to play with the afterburner and have some fun. There are a few people flying around. For the F-18, it's your front left side panel for the refueler. He wants it for the 18. He's flying the 18. I don't need it in this one because, like I said, I have a stall warning while I'm sitting still. I'm trying to find that HUD brightness. What brightness? I got that one. Oh well. I'll play with it. You know those probably vocally angry digital artists? Oh well. It set all the other things tonight, but didn't set the... You're done? Okay. It didn't set all the HUDs to nighttime. Flight plan's like way out there. I gotta figure out what's going on with the flight plans. I totally ripped out a little nav map, and apparently I didn't rip all of it out somehow, because as soon as I loaded back up, it still had old flight plans in it. So I gotta figure out what the hell is causing that mess. with little nav map and the sim. Tonight's is because it was crashing like it crashed the other day. It's crashed again. If you put it in the TBM, it friggin' wrecks it. I have no idea if it's the Garmin 1000 causing the problem or if it's the little nav map causing the problem. I don't know where the issue is, but I don't think it's little. I don't think it's the. No, because it did it in the. I know it's not the TBM. I'm almost positive it's not TBM because it did it in the. The same thing happened in the Stearman, which of course doesn't even have a glass cockpit, so there's no clue what's going on with it. Got to be something. A little nav map's got an issue, and I thought I gutted it all the way. I'm gonna have to do some sort of registry cleaner to rip it completely out. Garmin has a really cool. Oh, there's a big stutter. Has a really cool. Some serious loads there. I'm stuttering like crazy. Said Garmin has some great stuff for race cars. It's a combination GPS. Yeah, it does GPS. It records the track and knows what track you're on. Records where you are on the track. Shows you where you're lying on the track. And does the video at the same time. You can put it all together to see where you can improve. Oh, lights so bright. I can't see shit in the cockpit. Uh-oh. Did I just crash? Nope, but it stopped for a long time. Holy crap. Yeah, it's that big black cloud right here, but man, something's causing me to stutter like mad right here. Just right here. Like the sim just stops dead. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's Specializing works much better. It's better because it's a lot more expensive than that one for your car. Dark clouds at night. That helps. Yeah, it does look kind of freaky. All I can see is my afterburners at the moment. I gotta get down underneath this cloud. Follow the road. That's what IFR stands for. I follow roads. Man, where's Icarus? Did we lose Icarus? No, oh, he's over there. He must have gone on a smoke break. It could be a lot of different things, but it seems to only be in certain areas when it does it. It also seems to be like, I think there was some weather loading in right then, which also tends to cause it. What if I pick my head up a little bit, cut that screen off? That's a little better. United Airlines up there to the left. Oh, I know what IFR stands for. Instrument flight rules. You got it right. VFR visual flight rules. Imperial system is no different than the other one. They both do the exact same thing. They measure stuff. The one's in fractions, so it's a little harder. But they do the exact same thing. They both tell you how hot something is, how cold something is, how big something is, how small something is, how much it weighs, how far away it is. They all do the exact same thing. It's no different than French, English, or Spanish. Yeah, but I can rip off the fractions just as fast as you can the decimals because I grew up doing it for 50 years. I think dogs want to go out. Hold on a second. Let's hope I don't crash. I'll be right back. Well, I haven't crashed yet. Base 10 is easier because we have 10 fingers. That quite literally is why the human brain processes base 10 easier than anything else, is because we're used to 10 fingers. I'll tell you one thing about the metric system. Whoever decided to come up with the perfect sphere for the kilo, what this measures a kilo, this is 1 kilo sphere. Whoever decided to come up with that is not a math person. Because it's a run-on number, 3.14, goes on forever. You can't get the area of that sphere ever, all of it. You'll never know what it is truly. And that's what they use for the perfect kilogram instead of a square or a pyramid, which they could have gotten more precise of a measurement. Algebra is fun. Now, the American school system got screwed up back, in the late 80s-ish, when they decided on this whole well-rounded student stuff. You take a kid who's great in math and tell him, guess what, you have to take a foreign language and gym class if you want to graduate. The kid's like, I want to do math. I want to go off and be a math major. I want to be a mathematician. But you got to learn a foreign language and English and social studies, and you got to take all these other crazy classes that have nothing to do with math. Well, why? Because we said so. And ever since they did that, we went from being one of the tops in the world in education to we're like 50th now. Ever since they started that well-rounded student program. Most other countries, if you're good in science, you go to a science school. If you want to be good in languages, you go to a language school. You don't do the full well-rounded student garbage. Hell, they were going to fail me my senior year of school because I didn't have enough gym credits. What the hell's that got to do with graduating, whether you're smart or not? And those stupid standardized tests are just to make sure that the teachers, all they have to do is teach you to take the test. They don't teach you to actually do anything else. Yeah, you want to Exactly. Suck at all subjects. You don't get good at any of them. Because they went well-rounded. You can't excel at any one thing. They don't allow it. They actually tried to keep me from graduating because I didn't have a gym credit. So, ever since they started that whole everybody well-rounded, learn a little bit of everything and don't excel at anything, we went to crap. And you know, typical people is you can see when it started and they still won't admit that that's their mistake. Your mother wasn't amused, but you're still right. Hell, even to get your college degree in the U.S. now, to get a college degree, and I don't care what college degree, you still have to have another foreign language, another year of foreign language at college level, and physical education. You got to have gym class in college. What the hell does that have to do with getting a degree in anything unless you're majoring in phys ed? Daughter wants to be an RN. She's in college right now for her final RN, and she has to get a gym credit. And she's a friggin' bodybuilder. She's in better shape than 99% of the kids in the school. Haven't eaten in 6 hours. Don't get me started on the education system. It's so broken, and yet the people who break it are too blind to see what they've done wrong. Is that Louisiana? There's New Orleans up there. Right straight across over here. Yeah, what the hell? When my daughter was, the first year my daughter went to college, they told her she couldn't have edition 11 of the textbooks. She had to have edition 12 of the textbooks, so she had to buy a new one. She couldn't get the used book, the bookstore. And we literally went, and a friend of hers had gotten the book 12, and we took book 11 and looked at the two. The only difference between the two, page for page, they were exactly the same, except for the preface was different. The front page where the guy introduces the book is the only part of it was different. And they charged you and said you couldn't use the old book. Tell me that's not a scam. Here's a $120 book that they changed the first 3 pages and make you buy a new one, and the professors make you buy a new one. Probably, I swear to God, the professors who say it's mandatory get a kickback from the book printers, and they probably do. I wouldn't doubt for a minute they get kickbacks. Look, for every one of your students that buys a new book, we'll give you $10. A link of a textbook you're getting and put PDF. I doubt it, but I'm sure there's ways to get the book in PDF format though. Where are we going? Heading for New Orleans. There's it, Chris. Another plane up there. It's cool at night. I ended up only buying the text if it was on the next class's discussion topic. Saved a few $100. I saved a fortune on my daughters because it was cheaper for me to go buy a digital ebook there. What the hell are they called? Nooks or whatever they were. It was cheaper to go buy those and get the hacked versions of the books. Absolutely. Can't wait to see them. I like how the clouds are lit up over where there's cities. It's like real life. Am I really 3,200 feet? Probably a good safe place to be, actually. You know, one of the real funny thing is, and all of us that fly in flight sim don't even think twice about it. Everybody bitches about metric's better, imperial's better, yada yada yada. Yet we all use something even more ancient when we fly it. It's called knots. We all fly in knots. How fast are you going? 866 knots, which goes back to the days of sailing, and you threw over a thing. You threw over a rock and you counted how many knots went out as you went by. I'll take a look in a minute here. Well, I'm not seeing the... Oh, there it is. Up in general. Oh, nice. With the sunset, that's pretty. That is cool. A couple of nice ones. Wind blowing 20 knots. Okay, a little choppy. 50 knots. Well, we're going to capsize. Like, well, shit, we're done now. Rip it up over Louisiana. New Orleans. Just find your refueling probe. It's there somewhere. I don't know if it is on the F-18. How much farther we got? We don't have a hell of a lot. Well, we got Mississippi and Florida. That's it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a real aircraft. Big city. Made curry for supper, and I'm now more curry than man, more curry than Tim Curry. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles and forget all your cares and go downtown. Oh, radio tower. My aunt lives down near here. My cousin lives right in New Orleans. Think of how much that city back there is below sea level. Sheer madness. Red rum. Do they have Amazing Blues Festival? I'm sure they do. They're like their blues and their Creole. Really? I haven't zoomed in on the moon. Oh, stutter. Where the hell are you? I can't get to it. I'll be damned, yeah. Look at that. Even that looks real. Now you know I'm going to have to load this up in VR and do that. Your engine's kind of died. Hit, go to your fuel and fill it. Just go here and fill the bugger up. We're gonna go up in here. It's supposed to be the battleship Missouri's up here. Yeah, I'm sure it is on a phone. It's hard for me to see right now. I'm gonna go back to the coast where there's lights. Looks real, or maybe we're living in a simulation. Some mathematician was just saying he thinks he found a back door to mathematics. I'm heading back. I just had to cut out over the water there. He said that he found a back door in mathematics that looks like somebody created the whole universe. Oh, we're way too high. 5,000 is that much. Up in here, right up in here somewhere is the battleship Missouri. I don't know if it's supposed to be in the sim. So maybe we'll find it. Maybe. Should be in here somewhere. That looks cool. Get that off there. Oh no, didn't want that. Alright, try to get back up in the frame. It leaves the frame. Get back in the frame. There. Ball fields. Yeah, Fulton's not going to work well. Big screen's not even working well in some of the sections. Where's my Thursday night plates? There we go. I hope I bumped it up to just starting, the sun's just starting to come up. Like right there. That better? Maybe. The second engine isn't starting. Uh-oh. Here's a little trick for the future. Is if you can go in and do a keyboard command. There's actually oh, hey Southwest, how's it going? New name and new pick. Cool. Now you're gonna make me try to figure out the new name. Mo-yo-you-o-you. Mo-yo-yo-you. I liked your old name better. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Awesome. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Turn to see if we can't find the Moyo. That works. I can do that. Let's see if we can't find the battleship here for a second. Like I was saying, oh, you can do a keyboard shortcut to fix your aircraft. I have a Control Alt F will actually fix. We're gonna run up this cove and see if we can't find the battleship. Shut the burners off and slow down a little bit. I can do one afterburner. It's like I have 16. Oh, we're going slower than this. We're slowing down. Went through this backwards through the sound barrier. I want to see if we can come this far. I want to see if we can find the Mo. The big Mo. They said it's in the sim. I had it marked. But it's one of those things where the whole flight plan went to crap. Oh, I don't think that's it. That's not on the water. That's tied up at a dock right there. Nope. Alright, pull around. There it is. There it is. We're going to have to go back around and get a better look at it. There she be. Gonna make a quick loop around and low pass over to Missouri. Then we'll head over to Pensacola and put these things on the ground. Call it a night. Then you can go eat. Oh, I fly so terribly behind the aircraft. I don't know how people do that all the time. And I don't ever seem to get any better at it. Okay, did I lose it already? Right by the bridges. Where the hell is it? There it is. I wonder if I can do this. I'm going to be pausing this in a second. Gotta pause it to grab a screenshot real quick. Oh, my controller was already dead. Come on, wake back up. Come on. There it goes. I can't see the. I'll get in a little closer. Yeah, half a second to pop up this photo and I'll get started again. There we go. Oh shit! No, no, no! Oh, that bad. I was still in. That was dumb. That was really bad. That was really bad. Dumb. Stupid. Come out of pause while I'm still in the drone mode heading for the ground. Yeah, that was not good. I think I may have water cooled it a little bit. Alright, let's get on over to Pensacola and put this thing to bed. Just an F-18 chilling on a building. It's parked in the parking lot. Drone is broken. Perfect. Oh no. Microsoft thinks it was the most unbuggy game. I'll tell you, I made myself so sick today trying to fly VR and X-Plane 11 or X-Plane 12. Oh my god. The instruments moved at a different rate than the rest of the aircraft. Oh my god, it made me so sick. It was bad. I couldn't even finish the video. And you can really notice it if you pulled up or push the nose down at all. The plane would go down and the instruments would stay there for a half a second and then go down. And not even half a second, but they would stay for, they would pause and then they would go down. Oh, it was bad. I had to send in the bug report on that one because that made me so sick to my stomach. I still have high hopes for it. I mean, it is after all, I'll give them every benefit of the doubt. It's in beta right now. And again, this thing's going on in its second year, and I think this thing's still in beta. I say that, but this thing isn't terrible. It has its moments. I think that bright light ahead of us is the airport. Hey, I know that guy. There he is. Everyone, that's my pilot's son, the Deadly Raccoon. I haven't seen him flying in a little while. You see he come jumping in on us. This is my son, the pilot. What's he flying? Probably, it just says Air Force, so it's probably an F-16 or one of those. Yeah, I don't think that's the one we want, is it? Is that the one we want? Yeah, that is the one we want. Holy crap, I'm going way too fast. I don't think I'm going to get down. Maybe I can slow it down. Yep, there she be. Oh yeah, I got it slowed down. You're gonna have to give him shit. My air brake's off, so I can actually land without stalling. Did I tagline? Holy shit, I'm going too fast. Ah, crap. Now he's gonna be sitting on the runway watching me land, making fun of my landing. Oh, that was way too hot and bouncy. Why the hell am I doing this? That was an embarrassing landing. That was a hell of a bounce. That's all I've done tonight, bounce this thing. Alright, while I'm taxiing here trying to find a place to taxi, I gotta send him a text message. Sorry about that. He hasn't been around flying in a while. One more second. Sorry about this. Alright, real quickly, I'm going to say my goodbyes, my goodnights, my thank yous for everybody flying along. I like planes, Icarus for flying along. Appreciate it. My son Logan for showing up. Brett Plays in the audience there. Mr. Bryce was here earlier. I think that pretty much covers everybody that popped up in the stream tonight. Wasn't a lot, but that's okay. We still had fun, and that's what it's about. It's not about the number of people, it's about having the fun along the way. I'm going to hang out for a minute, and I'm going to watch you guys land. See you coming in. Let me get out my drone and speed it up a little. Well, too late to speed it up, but that'll be a lot smoother than mine. All I've done is bounce all day. Chase down Mr. Icarus. He'll butter it. What's this? Perfect flare. He's down. No bouncy bounce. No jumpy jump. Right down the center. That figures. No, I didn't see your bounce. Just be thankful. I saw mine. Alrighty. Well, on that note, I'm going to call it a night here. I'm going to give my son a shout and see what the hell he's up to. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Appreciate it. Until next time, y'all take care of each other. And I'm out of here. Like I said, again, thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot.